Got pain and a weak core? Well, let's fix that with this 3-exercise beginner routine to improve core strength and stability. This will help you ditch pain and feel unstoppable. Subscribe for more follow-along workouts like this, and let's get started.
The core triad. We're going to do 2 rounds of 3 exercises: dead bugs, side planks, and bird dogs. Round 1. First exercise, dead bugs. Lie down on your back, but don't arch. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. No floppy arms here. Really reach through your armpits and pinkies. Reaching like this will invite your serratus anteriors to the party, and they will help us get great core support. Take a big nasal inhale down into your back and sides. Nasal exhale while lifting your leg. Then nasal inhale and lower the leg. Other leg. Exhale while lifting, inhale while lowering. Switch sides. Exhale, lift the abs, flatten. Inhale and lower. If your back arches or your pelvis rocks, put your hands on the floor. Do this slowly and make sure your back and pelvis stay still, and you should feel your abs really working to stabilize. In fact, your abs should be burning by the end. Make sure you're not arching when you lower your leg. Notice my abs flatten on the exhale. Watch again. They flatten. When you exhale and lift the leg, you don't want to see lower belly pooching, doming, or bulging. If this is happening to you, then place a pillow under your head. When you inhale and lower your leg, I want you to think of inhaling into your back and your sides, not just your belly. Now let's think about what your legs are doing. Make sure they're not butterflying open. So you want to have an internal torque at the hips. Are you still reaching through your armpits and pinkies towards the ceiling? Okay, we are finished. Now it's time to move on to exercise 2, side planks. Get a chair. Put your forearm on the chair. Make sure your shoulder is directly over your forearm and wrist. Don't collapse at the shoulder girdle. Stay tall through your arm. You have 3 leg position options. Kickstand, which is the easiest, 1 foot in front of the other, or feet stacked, which is the hardest. Put your hand on your rib cage with your thumb in the back. Inhale down into your back and sides. Exhale and use your hand to guide your ribs in and down. Engage your abs as you inhale, letting them lengthen. Exhale, contracting your abs, knitting everything together. Don't inhale up into the neck and shoulders. The inhale goes down, not up. Look at yourself in the mirror. Do you form a straight line from the tip of your head all the way down to your toes? Now is your chance to fix any twisting in your rib cage or arching in your lower back. Your ribs and pelvis should be aligned. Reach through the crown of your head to avoid forward head posture. When you inhale, feel your rib cage expanding into your fingers and into your thumb. Make sure to stay tall through your arm on the chair. You know, this looks easy, but it's not. You can come on down. We're going to do the other side. Select leg position 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to go with the hardest one, position number 3. Put your hand on your rib cage with the thumb in the back. Make sure your shoulder is directly over your forearm and wrist. Breathe under a brace. Check your alignment in the mirror and check your head posture. To avoid forward head posture, reach through the crown of your head and suction your tongue to the roof of your mouth to help keep your head aligned. Beware of the dreaded hip drop. So use your glute med and get yourself back into alignment. This is a great side butt burner. Don't collapse at the shoulder girdle. This is a great one for strengthening your push, your serratus. You're almost done. You're doing great. I know this isn't easy. You can come on down and we're going to do the next exercise, bird dogs. The narrower your hands and knees are, the easier this will be. Spread your fingers. Stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Lift one arm and think about lengthening the back of your head and neck as you reach through your armpits and pinky fingers. Switch sides. Imagine balancing a glass of water on your back. Try not to let it spill as you lift your arm. Don't hold your breath. Maintain nasal breathing. Now slowly lift one leg at a time, keeping your body still. Don't arch your low back. We want the extension coming from your hip, not your lower spine. Lengthen the back of your head and neck as you push into the ground. Nasal exhale, lift. Nasal inhale, lower. Now try lifting your opposite arm and leg without shifting. So don't let that imaginary glass of water spill. So you'll need to brace, but we want to breathe under a brace. I suggest you exhale as you lift and then inhale as you lower. But this isn't set in stone. You can also play around with inhaling as you lift and exhaling as you lower and see what resonates with you better. Notice I hold the end range position for 2 seconds before I lower. Try it. It gets a bit spicy. But truthfully, nobody does this better than Bean. I mean, look at his bird cat. All right, round 2. All right, we're starting with dead bugs. Inhale down and then exhale, flatten the abs while lifting the leg. Then inhale while lowering the leg. Switch sides. You're going to exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Okay, switch sides. We're going to alternate legs. Make sure you're reaching your pinkies and armpits towards the ceiling. So don't have floppy, flimsy arms. Make sure you're really reaching like Frankenstein arms, because this will engage your serratus anteriors and they intertwine with your external obliques. This will help get your ribs in and down and help you get really great core support. So exhale, flatten the abs. Inhale into your back and sides. Exhale, flatten the abs. Inhale into your back and sides. Your low abs should be burning by the time you are finished this. If they're not burning, you're not doing it properly. Remember, these are slow and controlled movements. No garbage, empty movements here. Make sure your back and pelvis stay still and feel your abs working to stabilize. All right, last one. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Get ready for the next exercise, side planks. Get your chair. Okay, get your forearm onto the chair. Make sure the shoulder is stacked over the forearm and the wrist. Do not collapse at the shoulder girdle. Give me a solid push. Select your leg position. I'm going with position number 3, the harder position. And inhale into your fingers and thumb, and then exhale, guiding the ribs in and down. Inhale into your back and sides. Exhale, knitting your abs together. Don't inhale up into your neck and shoulders. Exhale, contract your abs. Check your alignment in the mirror. Make sure you don't have a forward head. Remember to reach through the crown of your head and suction your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Keep pushing your forearm down into that chair. Stay tall through your arm. Oh, I know this is spicy. I'm here with you, doing this with you. The key is to focus on your breathing. That will help you get through this. Okay, come on down. We're going to move on to the other side. Okay, so get your forearm onto the chair. Select your leg position. Make sure the shoulder is stacked over the forearm and the wrist. Here we go. You're going to inhale into your fingers and thumb, and then exhale, guiding the ribs in and down. Make sure you don't have forward head posture. Check your alignment in the mirror. When you inhale, picture your rib cage expanding into your hand. It should be expanding 360 degrees, and it should feel lovely. Now, beware of the dreaded hip drop. Make sure you're engaging your side butt muscle so that you have good alignment. Beware of the dreaded shoulder girdle collapse. Give me a good solid push. You can see this is a challenging total body exercise. All right, we're almost done. And come on down and get ready for the last exercise, bird dogs. Starting with 4 alternating lifts through the arms, making sure not to spill the imaginary water glass on the back. Remember to reach through your armpits and pinkies. Give me 4 alternating leg lifts. Remember, we're extending at the hip, not the low back. Think about lengthening the back of your head and neck as you press through your armpits and pinky fingers. Now let's really work on your body's anticipatory system by doing opposite arm and legs. We're going to do 8 of these. And remember to try and hold that end range position for 2 seconds. Are you breathing under a brace? Remember, the narrower your hands and knees are, the easier it will be to lift. Don't dump into your low back. It's really tempting to do that, to try and get your arm and leg up higher. Remember, being a show-off isn't the goal here. The goal is to use your core to stabilize your spine whilst you're moving your limbs. So if you have micro bends in your knees and elbows, that's okay right now. P.S. If you're working towards your front splits, then do your bird dogs with straight legs. You did it! Congrats!
Great job completing this workout. I challenge you to do it 3 times a week for the next month. I bet you'll feel a whole lot stronger and better. And don't forget to subscribe for more workouts like this. If this style of follow-along workout is your jam, well, then you're in luck because it comes from my brand new 3-week, 10-minute core challenge. And you can check out the link below for more information. And here's even more information.
Want a tighter waistline and a stronger core? Then stop wasting time with outdated ab workouts. My 3-week core challenge isn't your average ab routine. It's designed to shrink your waistline and target lower belly pooch, crush back pain, and get you touching your toes. You'll build an insanely strong core. In fact, after doing this exercise for 6 weeks, I got my ring muscle up transition. You'll shrink your waistline without dieting, say goodbye to back pain, improve flexibility and touch your toes, and get back in the game with 10-minute follow-along workouts you can do at home.
Listen, you don't need an hour at the gym or fancy equipment. My 10-minute follow-along workouts fit into your busy schedule and actually work.
3 inches? Gone. Back pain? Gone.
If you're ready to build a rock-solid core, shrink your waistline, and feel stronger than ever, then join my core challenge today. Read the caption to get started.